And that's why the Jamaica Labour Party is in such a mess and a predicament today, is because so many of them are still there from way back when. Under this Mark Jefferson Golding administration, it is a clear way to put Jamaica on a different path. It started under Portia Simpson Miller, and she laid the framework. And if the people had given Mama P that second term, Jamaica would be better off today. The Labour Party does not understand what Mama P had started. They don't get it 10 years later. But moving on, Jamaica. Still on these housing development. Habani estate development. I don't know what going to become of these developers, you know. I don't know what is going to become of these developers. Because uncertainty surrounds the next step at Habani Estate Development, which is a luxury development in Ligani, in St. Andrew. The people them send notice, go give the developer them, you know. And have left the investors baffled as to what happens next. So the government, what could have propelled the Jamaica Labour Party to send notice to the developer them to halt proceedings? What happened make the Jamaica Labour Party tell the developer them to stop? What could have caused the government to send notice to put a stop into these houses in Ligani? I saw opposition spokesperson on finance, Julian Robinson, demand answers on the implications of First Rock Habani property receivership for the government. Is something major happening here, so you know? Something is brewing here, Jamaica. The opposition is calling for Minister of Finance Favour Williams to tell the public what impact, if any, developments at listed company First Rock Real Estate Investment will have on government entities that are invested in the firm. Sagicor Bank today announced that it had foreclosed on First Rock's luxury development in Ligani. You hear that? You hear that, Jamaica? Sagicor Bank today, that means, say, you know, the developer them borrow money from Sagicor, you know, to develop this property, Habani properties in Ligani, you know. You know, here the bank come out. Sagicor Bank today announced that it had foreclosed on First Rock's luxury development in Ligani, Habani Estate Development, after months of good faith effort to reach a fair and sustainable resolution. So the government take money from Sagicor and it look like them now pay back no loan. What implications this are going to have on not only construction, because you know construction is a part of the economy, like tourism and remittance. Construction help to drive the economy to, you know, People want them black sell, people want them steel, cement, lumber sell. Development, construction drive the economy of this. Worse when Carib Cement used to produce here. What implication? Please stop commenting, Dre. He will withdraw the statement. What happened here so now? Dre, he made a mistake. He withdrew the statement. Oh yeah. I saw a true attack, you know. Julian Robinson apologized for a statement. But I don't like the statement when he make was thing. Him only call one name, which part him never get the full scope of it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on there. I had it somewhere, you know, but yeah. But all in all, Jamaica, this not look good for development in this country under this government. It does not look good. And I think problems are there. Speaking of the finance minister and also the minister of education. Anybody saw what happened at the Phoenix Academy School? In the middle of exams, the owner padlock up the gate, you know. School can't keep, you know. Why is it that the parents them have to report this Phoenix Academy School to Mocha? Is a scam. Them a run over Mocha over this school, you know. Where is the principal for Phoenix? Where is the principal this morning for Phoenix Academy? I feel Mocha need to think. Mocha needs to find out exactly what is happening at this school. And throughout it all, you don't hear nothing from Dana Morris Dixon, the Minister of Education. Please, the lease expire May 31st. As at June 1st, them owe 7-month rent. And the owner put on padlock on the school gate. Please contact my lawyer. This is embarrassing, you know. Where is the Minister of Education to give a statement on this matter? At exam time now. It is a private school, yes, but I believe every school comes under the Ministry of Education, whether private or not. Private or not, them all write the same PEP exam and CXC. So whether private school or not, the Minister of Education supposed to come out and address the concerns of the parents after no overseas parents send them Pitney Garda school and Jamaicans send them Pitney Garda school. The Ministry of Education should have come out come say something. Private school or no private school, every school operate under the Ministry of Education. Yes, you might have your doctorate. Yes, you might have your this and you feel like you know want to work for no government school. You have your education, so what? You're going to farm your own school and call it whatever you want to call it. You still have to register it under the Ministry of Education. Right? We haven't heard anything from former Minister of Education Andrew Holness. We haven't heard anything from the current Minister of Education, Dana. Private or no private school, The school, I assume, is registered. It's a legit school. I don't know Bandolo school. However, they fall into difficulties. Where is the Jamaica Labour Party spokesperson on education? Where should they? Eh? What going to become of the parents them pitney where write exam all this week? Eh? Total chaos. This is a national disgrace. But let me tell you something, Jamaica. You don't expect any better. We're talking about the Jamaica Labour Party. When it comes on to education, it is not their priority. Education is not the Jamaica Labour Party's priority. So don't expect them to come out and elaborate much on this issue. Education is not their focus. It might sound a way, but the truth. I'm very sorry for these parents, but I think they would have made a good decision, right? To bring the issue to Mocha, because speaking of Mocha, I'm getting some breaking news, Jamaica. Just a second. I'm getting some breaking news. Let me see if I can. No, me can't bring up this because I don't want to expose nobody. Jamaica, something major is happening. I'm getting some information. The person say, "Hi, I'm Ariana McBean, a nursing student who was recently involved in a fatal car accident. I survived, but I suffered a broken femur and tibia, if that's how it is pronounced, and will need major surgery on Friday, June 6. I live with my grandmother, who is my only support, and we are struggling to cover the medical costs. I'm asking for any help, donations, or shares to get me through this recovery. Anything you can give means the world. Thank you for your support and prayers." This is what is being shared in our WhatsApp group, Jamaica. And the little girl. But what is this? Well, and there's something not right here, so. The little girl say our banking information is account number blah de blah, type of account checking. And the bank is NCB, but the account name is Medical Technologies Limited, a university branch. Well, on. But why is it that she's asking for money to do the surgery and that money must be transferred to Medical Technologies? No. Let me tell you something. When you not send no story, come give me. Want to make sure you vet them something here, because one glance me look on this and she said this is a scam. Hold on, the people. Good. Then the people I respond to it in the WhatsApp group, you know. Somebody say, good morning. I am confused and bewildered by this message. The account stated is for a company embroiled in a major scandal. And why would the company receive incremental deposits for a patient that it can't reconcile from other business deposits? Be vigilant in these matters. Somebody else say, I would suggest that you delete the post if it is not deemed authentic. Somebody else said, this is ridiculous. The patient should provide her own account. Terrible. Another person in the group said, it cannot be authentic as no one will know when the required sum is reached. Unfortunately, there is no way any of this can be verified. Please be aware of scams that are shared this way.